Hello, today is mean, median, and mode, something I think you're really familiar with, but we'll go over it. And so I started on my board with writing mean, median, and mode and a random list of 5 numbers, 8, 6, 2, 8, and 4. And so first we're going to look at mode. Do you remember what that was? Mode, the one that shows up the most. So 8 and 8. The mode is 8. Median. I remembered that with median helps me remember middle. But it's not just middle as they stand. You have to put them in order. So the smallest is 2, 4, 6, 8, and 8. You could even little big. 6 is the median. It's the one in the middle. And mean. Mean is your average. Do you remember how to find the mean? Average? Add up all the numbers. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 8. And you get 28. Then take the 28 and divide by how many numbers there are. And 28 divided by 5 gives you 5.6. Okay. Now they write these in different ways than they are used to seeing it. The mean will be written as X bar. And to find this X bar, we added sigma. We added all of the numbers and we divided by how many of them there were. There were only 5 in this sample. They also talk about in the book, instead of just a sample, having the entire population. So it would be called mu, which is pronounced mu. It looks like this. Like a sort of backwards U. And it add up all the numbers, but divide by the entire population. Okay. 2 others we're going to sort of look at. They don't come up that often, but one is a trimmed mean, where we take off the top and the bottom. Like if you were trying to find the average salaries and you take off the bosses and you take off the lowest paid and then you find the average for more realistic. Generally, they take off 5% off the bottom and 5% off the top. So if there's a long list, you take 5% and you round to whole numbers. Like you'd take off maybe 1 or 2 off of both. Rounded. The other thing that will come up rarely is a weighted average. That used to mean a lot at Oak Park High School because we had weighted averages for grades. For example, you had a certain amount of homework. And if you got 80 points of the 90 points, that was about 88.9%. But you also had tests, and they counted more. And so if we had 2 tests, and you had 170 out of 200 total points, that's about 85%. And so then you would figure it out. The 88.9 is 20%. Plus the 85 is 70%, and the other 10% would have always been the final. And so you divide by 0.20 plus 0.70, and that would give you your final grade instead of just the tens that we have now. So this is the basics for this section. I am going to add a short video that shows you how to do this on the calculator if you want to find an easier route, but you should be able to find mean, median, and mode. Thank you.